When I think storyboarding, I think, what am I trying to tell the audience about my characters in this story? What am I trying to say to them or convey it to them? And some artists have developed a language in which they can express something to the audience that's so clear that you can't deny that that is what's happening. Hi guys, it's Sebastian here from Noble Frugal Studio, coming at you guys with a video about storyboarding and character design. Now, I got a comment from one of my beloved viewers. Thank you. I can't remember the name just right now. I'll post it up on the screen though. About how I go about doing the storyboarding. I'm going to talk about storyboarding first because it's going to take me the least time. I think this one will be a little bit short. Storyboarding is it's very simple because it's literally what you want the audience to see. Now I'm going to show you guys this little clip. I'm actually going to play the clip at the end so we can get to talking first, and then I can give you guys a little present at the end of me playing what I've created so far. And you guys are really going to want this one because it's kind of fun. It's out. I love watching it so much. Okay, so let's see if I want to create this next part where his pie is going to be basically everyone's looking at him because he's the awkward thing in the party. No one knows why the heck he's here, and I'm just going to return to one of the previous shots, and we're going to have him do something, and then everyone goes back to what they're doing. You guys will understand once you see it in the at the end of the video. So yeah, it's pretty funny. I do want that kind of humor in Castle Dark, but anyway, about storyboarding is that it's really, really simple when you really think about the fundamental goal. The fundamental goal of storyboarding is to convey to your audience what you want them to see. Now, if you want your audience to see Pi, since I wanted Pi to be in the middle of the shot, I wanted Pi to be in the middle of the shot because I wanted the audience to see him acting awkwardly after being noticed. That's what I wanted the audience to see, and so I put him smack dab in the middle, so you couldn't really miss him. And what else I wanted to see as a secondary is I wanted you to see the reactions of all the people around him, that he's there. Like, it's kind of awkward, so I put them right on the side so you almost can't miss them. And that's really the thing about storyboarding. It's so simple. Like, if you do arranging comic panels, you'll just understand, if you're into that, and you'll understand just how simple it really, really is. All it is taking what you want the audience to see based on your story, and then just literally putting it on paper in a way that they can understand it. And so I'm going to keep that last pie frame too. Let's see if we can copy that drawing. Yeah, so it's really, really simple stuff. When you think about it, it's really simple, but also, like I said before, in practice, I know none of these things are really all cut out as an easy cookie cutter tutorial. I've said this before, you can look at all the principles you want, but you really just gotta practice. So I think I've had a decent amount of practice with this Castle Dark because this whole thing's a storyboard. I wish I really got to do some more animation, which I will be doing in the future once I get done with this first episode storyboard, which I think we're around halfway through. I know as plot-wise we're more than halfway through. There's not much of a plot to the next, rather than showing you guys the teaser for the next episode. So I'm going to leave that right there. And so yeah, if you just really think about it as the fundamental, what do you want your audience to see, then you can move on to go to the rule of thirds. Actually, I found that these things in OpenTunes, there's little ruler things you can put around to add dividers on what you want the audience to see, which is actually really cool. I think that's really valuable. I put one in the middle so I can have that there, and then almost like a rule of thirds for me, I use it to draw this last frame. Yeah, but then you can look at rule of thirds and some other techniques like the spiraling technique. I don't remember what exactly it's called. And yeah, so then you can move on to that if you know what you want audience wants to see at first. Next, on character design, the only tip I have to give you guys is simply the silhouette tip. And that's what you kind of see right here, is that if you see a silhouette sort of Pi, completely black without any coloring or any details, will you know if it's that character Pi or not? And of course, for Castle Dark, I think I did a pretty good job in identifying Pi's unique shape and constructure. So I think you will be able to recognize Pi if it was a complete silhouette of him. Let's try to make one right here. I'll make this brush really, really big so I can silhouettify him, and I can just undo it after. Let's see. So if we had Pi like something like this, if he's all completely black, will you be able to know almost at all times or in his unique pose that it's Pi? Let's see. Hold on. Let's go up here. Make sure we get everything. And for good character design, usually like people like Goku and Sonic, you really know who they are. So in this silhouette, not really. Maybe if you really knew what Castle Dark was, you'd be able to tell. But otherwise, not so much with Pi. But I think I did a pretty good job in identifying it. It's not perfect, however, it's decent for animation. I think that he is still very recognizable, just not as recognizable as IPs such as Sonic or Mario, which are ingenious designs, in my opinion. So that's really all I have to say about character design and storyboarding, guys. It's actually very simple. Just don't overthink it, unless you're making a masterpiece, because then you should overthink it. One thing I will show you guys in this video is how to record voice in OpenTunes, just because I got a comment I wanted to be a little bit nice, and then we can watch our animatic and close up the video. Now, if I wanted to record a voice, like if I want to record a little something, all you gotta do is go to Windows, go to Record Audio, which is a shortcut of Alt-A. So I'm gonna hit Alt-A, and then it will come right here. Actually, I'm going to do, oh my, what happened? It's kind of in a strange spot. I wanted to put this back up here. Hold on. I'll have to fix this because it kind of disconfigured my OpenTunes. Let's see if I can get it somewhere nice. No, okay, well, that's okay. So I have my Yeti hooked up to OpenTunes, and then we can just hit record, and then we can start talking, and then when we hit stop, we'll do save and insert, and then it'll come. I'm sorry, this is such a mess. Let me get this out. Sorry. And then you'll have our audio right here. Let's see if we can listen to it. Record, and then we can start talking, and then when we hit there we go. So then you have your audio right in there, but I'm going to delete that because I don't need that in this. So now that we've gotten through all of this, I don't want this on the screen. I don't want this on the screen anymore. I don't know how to get that off. Well, I'm just going to show you guys the animatic. I'll just export it and I'll put it in the video. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy.